So, welcome back for, I think, episode 9. This episode, we're going to just go from one shrine to another and just kind of complete them all. I think at this point I've found at least where pretty much all of them are. I think, yeah, this one was like the most confusing one to find, but I found it, so just kind of go from one shrine to another, do all the puzzles that I've yet to do. I have done some of them that I didn't record, but we'll do the vast majority of them here. So we got a new challenge I haven't done, so Scarecrows. Destroy a specific number of scarecrows within the time limit. Complete the challenge to advance to where the strangeling awaits. This probably isn't too bad. The only one I'm a little worried about doing is like the memorization ones. Because those can be a little difficult. I'm thinking this would be easier to do on a melee class. Though, we'll still definitely make this within the time limit. Nice. Actually could try equipping a melee class for the next one of those, even though my melee class is like level 1. So I just don't use the melee class. My big hope for this is finding like a secondary farmer, fisherman, or axe cutter. So we've got a hunter. I think most of these shrines aren't going to be too difficult, so yeah, now I can go get my 20th buddy and then remove the last debris in the hometown. Oh yeah, we got a cutscene. Someone's memories flooded into you, or flood into you. Little dragonling, what a rare sight. With these wounds, they're from human weapons. Grr. I see. You're all alone too. Grr. Ah. You saw me just now. You must be afraid of my powers, just like the other humans. Leave it once or else. He's healed. Thank you so much for saving him. People in the village are afraid of dragons, so I had to sneak out in order to treat his wounds. But they were too deep, and my medicine didn't work. I'm so glad he's feeling better. You aren't afraid of me? Why would I? Oh, because the villagers call you the devil of the forest? You saved this little one's life. I don't think you're scary, but can I ask why you helped him? The dragon would not cease crying. It was all I could do to stop it. Yeah, sure, or maybe it's because you were lonely. You know, I could stay a little longer and talk with you if you want. Talk. Do not be ridiculous. Oh, quit the tough guy act. I know you're really softy deep down. So then moving on to the next shrine, I think that was the only one here, right? Yep. We'll go do this one because it's the probably the most confusing one to do. Because it doesn't show up on the map, you have to go in a cave to find it. And I will recommend you check the caves out, because some of them have like the strangeling chests in them, or they have like the book thing that'll give you the basically I think endgame items. I'm not entirely sure, but like it'll be like the Sword of Time or the Flask of Time or whatever. far as I'm aware, those are the end game items, unless there is like rare drops from the treasure trove that are outclass those. You just head over here, and then you'll see this like log entrance into this area. I couldn't find any like chest containing anything, but there's a shrine once you go all the way to the end.
Whoa! There! Whoa! Whoa!
Right way, right? Yes.
Whoa!
Oh, we got poisoned. Luckily, these things are very low leveled, so they don't deal a whole lot of damage.
There!
And then... yes, we go this way.
There!
And we go turn into here. And then how you solve the puzzle here is you'll go up to this guy and you'll see the arrow. So the arrow is pointing this way. And then you'll head into the log. And then you'll go back to the center. And the arrow is pointing this way. So we'll head over here. Then we go back to the center. And then we go this way. And then it'll take longer to load, but we're loading into the shrine.
Go all out. You won't regret it.
I could check behind it to see if there's anything hidden back here. Oh yeah, there is something hidden back here. So this is where you get the Axe of Time, which is probably the endgame axe item. We go back here. Just go quickly check this area out, just make sure we didn't miss anything. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean I won't be missing anything either, but it'll minimize the likelihood of that. Well, there's at least no obvious chests. It doesn't mean there's not one of those, like, leaves hiding back there. And then this, I think, is a memorization puzzle. Blue, orange, pink, blue. So this first stage isn't too bad. I guess that's actually more yellow. Red, green, blue, orange, purple, red, green, blue. Then we go over here. And then this last one's really complicated. Or it's going to be blue. Or not. This. Then we start going back. While we skip over to here. Oh, it was back to blue. Hopefully I just have to redo that. Oh, I have to redo the whole thing. Luckily it seems like the puzzle might be the same every time. So this should be a little easier. I gotta really pay attention here. Okay, so yeah, I should have gone back to blue, and I would have been fine. Assume this is the third artist you can get. Otherwise, I don't really know why it's a statue. Oh, it's a farmer. His name's Butch. Just an ordinary farmer. Why'd you ask? I do whatever my bro Pierre tells me, but I definitely ain't no gangster. You know, now that I think about it, being a bust ain't too bad. Yeah, that's a lie. It sucks. Just trying to lighten the mood is all. We had another farmer. Now we go over here. So yeah, it definitely makes sense to go to this one, and we go take care of the other one. I'll fly here. I'll just go grab it around. Oh, nice. We got another phantom we can add.
Hello.
Let's make this a great journey.
Why did I not get you?
Ice.
Hello. New culinary delights.
But yeah, I want to add as many of these to my team as possible because there is a Steam achievement attached to it.
Go all out.
And I would
You
like
won't
to
regret it.
eventually do that. I'm gonna destroy scarecrows again.
There.
Stun.
There. There.
Just be smart to try to go for the ones that just spawn in.
There. 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 There.
So it's at least spawning less of the black ones that you don't want to hit. And now it's spawning mostly just black ones, so we have to be very careful. Although we just finished it, so that's fine. I like an ice wolf. Get another wizard. Glyph, a genius magician bearing the emblem of the ice wolf. I don't look half bad as the statue, but I don't like people getting their disgusting hands all over me. Then the next one we're gonna go do is that one.
Go all out. You won't regret it.
Should be pretty easy to get to. What's this challenge? That's another scarecrow one.
There.
Oh, I just broke one for black.
There.
Oh well.
There.
of time.
There! 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 There!
I assume this is a hunter because I don't know any other one that would be like a target. Because it could be like carpenter or something, but a braided target. My name is Fern. I'm a hunter serving as keeper of the royal garden of the castle. A target is something one shoots at, not something one becomes. That's what I thought, but alas. We got another cutscene. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. As I am sure you are aware, I am not a normal human. My child born between humans and God. A half-forgotten half-breed. In Lunaris, I am considered an outcast. In the human realm, I am feared for my godly powers. In both worlds, I have been alone. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? It is said that ringing the spell will bless you with good fortune. I thought it was wise to test whether my unfortunate nature has been changed. Oh, and well, it said that ringing with two people can bring even more fortune. That is why I would appreciate your help. Oh, that's it. Okay, I'll help. But you know, I know the real story behind the spell. Whoever rings the bell together will stay together forever, right? Well, if you knew, why did you not tell me? You weren't really subtle about it yourself, honey. You should have just been honest. Yeah. Stop laughing. Alright. Let's ring the bell together, shall we? Besides, you don't need a bell. I was going to stay with you forever anyways. The crow feather reacting now. Nothing has changed at the castle in Kinormozia. We should go check it out. Well, I think we're gonna continue to do shrines, and then we'll do the castle, whether that's in this video or a separate one. It's kind of depend on how long it takes to do all the shrines. Well, I'm surprised you don't actually have to do all of the shrines for the castle, but also that's a bit more forgiving, so if you don't find them all for whatever reason, you don't have to do them all. Although it's definitely going to be worth doing them all, because that'll give you the widest variety of helpers. So if you want a specific team, so I don't know if you wanted, maybe there's enough wizards. So there probably is, because I have at least 2 of them. You can do a full team of wizards, or you could do a full team of, maybe there's enough woodcutters to do a full team of that. I don't really know. Oh nice, so we're starting over here. Would have been rough if we didn't. So if this teleports me, I'm gonna want to go on that. The issue is we're gonna want to get back to the green somehow. Oh, and we can't actually go this way, so we're stuck doing this. Yeah, I don't think this was the correct way. Let me retry. It's pretty obvious after doing that wrong the first time around, this is how we want to go about doing it. Because there would have been no way to get onto that green platform after getting on all the other ones. Where are we starting? Doesn't want us going there. Time around, we're actually being forced onto the purple platform. Okay, this one could get very complicated, or it could be very forgiving. We kind of have to go here. Try this. Hopefully I'm doing this the correct way around. Looks like we're probably fine. Had a gold crystal. Oh nice, another miner. So that, I think, means I have 3 miners now.
This is bad news.
But rotten luck. I came here hoping to dig up some beautiful ore. Becoming ore wasn't part of the plan. Named my daughter Prey Royal Blacksmith if anything's to you. Okay. Be pausing for a second here and then I'll be back. Okay, so we are picking up where we left off. And just go to the next shrine after this. Okay, so the next one... might as well do this one. We get a little bit of a walk once we get teleported over there, but... might as well try it out. I also kind of wonder how much stuff changes once you level up the areas, but that's not a huge priority at the moment, just because leveling all the areas is... I mean, some of them would be beneficial, and then other areas it might be detrimental at the moment, because it'll make things harder to acquire. I accidentally turned too much. And at this point in the game, I don't know if I want to make stuff harder to acquire. Although you might be able to revert leveling it up. But also areas like this where the enemies are like level 6, it probably doesn't matter. But I do wonder what all enemies are tied to essentially higher level Uniracia. Okay, we got another memorization puzzle. Hopefully this one's not too bad. Okay, green, yellow, green, blue, orange. Green, yellow, green, blue, orange. I feel like this beginning puzzle's kind of longer than some of the other ones, so this one seems like it might be much more difficult. Blue, orange, green, yellow, red. Okay. So it's basically blue, orange, green, yellow, red. And hopefully this one's not crazy and there's kind of a pattern to it. We got orange, blue, purple. Okay, we skip pink, and we go back to pink. So we start on orange and we skip pink. And then we backtrack just all the way. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that final puzzle wasn't actually that bad. It was kind of just going in a circle, skipping one, and then backtracking after you skip the one. This is a paladin. Oh, it looks like it is.
Very well.
I am Captain Mustang of the Kingdom of Castelli. Or I was before I became a helmet with whiskers. It is some consolation that I became this rather than, or rather handsome helmet, but I am in no shape to protect my kingdom. Gotta bring him back at some point. Though I don't really know who all I'm gonna bring back, because I'm kinda limited at this point to how many strangelings I can revert. And I do that one. I think it's the only one in this area. So it makes sense to go do this one, and then we'll go teleport up farther. We just go this way. And then at the very end, we'll do a quick pass over all the areas just to make sure I didn't miss something. I will say, based on how this is going, this might be a longer video compared to some of the other ones. We need to go, I think, more out this way. I do kind of want to get all of the remaining shrines on here. I don't think there's going to be any more cutscenes, but I still would like to hit all the remaining shrines. And also, I mean, feel free to use this video as kind of a reference for where all the shrines are if you need them. So we gotta defeat all enemies, so this one shouldn't be too bad, as we are more than prepared to do all 50 enemies at this point. And depending on what enemies are in here, I might get some really rare loot.
Go all out. You won't regret it.
I get round 2. Have even more ghosts, probably. I'm not sure I've seen some of these.
I'm not much of a fighter.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Then again, us doing these here should help us figure out where we need to find them in the future, if we actually need to find them in the future. Which may or may not, depending on what loot these guys drop. They drop really rare stuff, I might need them. If they don't, might. Oh, that's just a full-on boss I've never seen.
There.
Just need a little break.
There.
Yeah, thank you, game, for actually tracking on all of them now properly.
They're silent.
I'm just gonna be careful because I'm the only one alive at the moment. Oh no, please don't kill me. I don't want to have to resurrect myself. Let's go switch to healing. No, we got cornered. I have to just grab a res, because that'll help. We got hit. No, I didn't want to do that. Shoot, I'm dead probably. Yeah. We are going to use one of these, because I don't really care. Please let me grab a res, though. Not that I can't necessarily fight him, but it's going to be a lot easier having at least one teammate. I guess maybe dodging into that would be better instead of dodging away. Nice. But yeah, I mean, Y ability does a ton of damage. And then we beat the shrine. Also, if you play that better, you probably don't need to burn one of those res items. Although I don't really know how expensive they are, so it really probably doesn't matter. As likely I can buy those again for a very cheap amount. Okay, Soothing Basket, which is another woodcutter. But thank goodness my name is Monica. I help out as a woodcutter. I was looking for a rare and unique tree when I suddenly became a basket strained, isn't it? It's always nice to have another woodcutter. Pretty much having doubles or even maybe triples of some of these characters is going to be very helpful. Oh, we do have another cutscene. I finally found you. This forest didn't make it easy, that's for sure. Again, how many times must I tell you not to come and see me? Well, you like reading books, don't you? I know where you can read a whole bookcase of them for free. You were trying to convince me of something? What is it this? You know that small house near the forest? It has a bunch of books, and you can read to your heart's content. It's far enough from the village, and quiet enough to read. They even have tea and sweets, and the lighting is nice. Wait, are you suggesting I come with you to this house of yours? I mean, aren't you lonely all by yourself in the forest every day? Sure, I might have built an entire house near the forest, brought over books you might like, but I totally didn't do that, okay? Come on, just one visit. Please come out to the forest. The least you could do is return the favor sometimes. Alright, fine, if I must. Yay, you can follow me. I'll protect you on the way there. Be not mistaken, this is simply for the books. Yeah, unbelievable. The dragon is laughing at me. So, I think what's gonna make sense is to go over here, grab that one, and then we'll go grab the other one. Over
Go
here.
all out. You won't regret
We'll
it.
have to do some serious climbing, or I guess we can go around here because the canyon ended. Go up on into here. Oh, it's another defeat all enemy shrine. Nice. The bunny shrine. You gotta fight all the bunnies.
I just need some sleep.
Oh, we already lost one of our teammates. We gotta get him up. Oh, I guess maybe all my teammates have been really low health from the last one. We gotta fight every type of carrot, I think. Corn.
You alright?
So far, this is definitely easier than the ghosts. But the ghosts are always kind of difficult because they have that one paralyzed spell that basically allows them to just do a ton of damage. Now we gotta fight a dragon. Since I think it's higher level than the one you can go find in the forest.
I'm rooting for you.
There! There! There!
Try to heal myself.
There! There!
Get out of that. It's probably gonna keep getting bigger like it. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, at least with the nap dragon, it'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I'll do it like 3 times. So this one seems to have a slightly different moveset, although a lot of the attacks seem to be almost identical. Stun. Although I will say, if you bring like combat buddies, this will probably be easier because, like for example, I have like the wizard Colin, which will do like a lightning spell and paralyze the enemies. Yeah, snowman. I don't actually know which one this could be. That is whatever class this one is. It's probably a snow. Or uses ice. Snowy idol. Yay, here to sprinkle. We're here to sprinkle you with frosty glow. It's everyone's favorite idol, snow. Yeah, I got a little carried away there, but I'm in fact an idol. Alan's phantom's gonna go away. And then the next shrine was down here. Which, honestly, is probably gonna be fine if we just go across this bridge here and then head over there.
Yo!
And then the shrine's right here.
Yo!
Challenge, recommended stats. Oh yeah, we should be fine. But yeah, mine is like my strongest out of all of mine. Oh, I don't even need to find the sweet spot on stuff like these.
Go all out. You won't regret it.
A lot of these are very low level for whatever reason. Oh, this one might be worth trying to find the sweet spot on. I could use the axe, but since we're dealing so much damage, I don't think it makes sense to do that. Oh, now we have, what, iron? These are still really low leveled.
I'm rooting for you.
Oh, and I will say, if you're trying to get, like, endgame items, I mean, I don't know how many of the items that Nap Dragon can drop in Mysteria, like the one in the past. But if you keep fighting the one there, I've had it drop this pickaxe and then, like, a blue hammer for blacksmithing. So, if it can drop basically any piece of gear, it's probably worth farming. If it only drops those two, it's probably still worth farming, at least until you can get some of these later game stuff if you aren't heavily invested in blacksmithing and carpentry, so you can get all your in-game gear. Although I think crafting gear is still better than most of the loot you can find. But I kinda did hit a roadblock with blacksmithing, as it seems there's certain things for crafting to continue to rank it up that require gear you pretty much can only get from going really deep in the treasure trove. Or getting lucky for the shopkeeper here. I assume this is a woodcutter, hefty bear carving.
Alright.
I'm Bearheart, a woodcutter, definitely not a bear. Ah, it's hopeless. Who'd believe me while I look like this, a wooden bear? Definitely be interesting to look at how many strangelings I have yet to find after collecting all of these. There's also probably a few caves that have strangelings in these areas that I've yet to find. So we have one here, and then one there. Okay, so this area they're very spread out in. Does it make sense to fast travel? I guess maybe not for this first one, and then we'll go fast travel for the second one. As you can just see the first one here, and then we'll fast travel for the second one, because it should put us closer. But yeah, basically, there's like a turtle variant I had to find to get this hard shell, which I did eventually find in the treasure trove, although I haven't gotten very far in there, so I think there's at least one other turtle variant that can drop this like hard shell. I'm also wondering if they spawn in Ginormozia somewhere if you level things up further, although it does not say that that's the case. Only list treasure trove as the spawn area, but I would assume it's possible they might spawn somewhere here. Because, like, the treasure trove is somewhat inconsistent for finding specific enemies, unless it starts weighting towards treasure trove only enemies as you continue to go further. But continuing to go far in like that is kind of a slow process. It's like the easiest scarecrow out of all the ones we've done so far. It's supposed to be like the first one they expect you to do. Do want to revert this one. It's the blue demon tile looks very interesting. Oh nice, another blacksmith.
Yeah.
No need to cower like that. I'm Bray, royal blacksmith of Castile. People know me as the Blue Devil of Castile, but my human face wasn't this unsettling, at least. I don't think it was. I don't know, we'll revert you pretty quickly, because any assistance on blacksmithing is very needed at the moment. And then at some point, I'll have to hope I can find the second carpentry strangeling. Because carpentry is another thing where if you want the best weapons in the game, you're going to need to invest into that. I also have yet to find the Wand of Time. So if I can find a map with all the weapons located on it, I will make a video covering that, because they don't pop up on the map. I did already pick up some, and didn't record them, which I probably should have done it. But I will make a guide on where to find them all once I find something listing where to find them, and I'll cite that in the description. Although, I don't think you're going to be able to craft any of the endgame gear. You might be able to do it, I guess, before beating the story, but generally you're probably going to beat the story before you craft those, because they require a lot of stuff that I think you can only get by going very deep into the treasure trove, or maybe leveling up Ginormozia. Or at least leveling stuff up to the point where you could probably finish the game off. Another memorization puzzle. So we've got red, green, blue, and then back to red. So nice, this is only 4. Red, purple, pink, green, blue, blue. Red, purple, pink. Oh, we can jump on there. Then we got blue, blue. It was only 2 of them. And what's with these puzzles being easier on this side of the map where I don't think most people are going to get to early on? Because it's like much more difficult over here. Dandy Bat Hat. So we got helper for Taylor, rival Taylor, and founder of the Kloss Clothes brand, official supplier of Celestial's royal family. You've never heard of Kloss Clothes? I can't do much about that now. I'm a hat. We got 30 Strangelings now, so it's like 30 out of the 49, and there's 50 companions, so I'm wondering if you get Rem at some point, or what that other 50th one is. So let's go down for this one. And then we got the last one that's in like the islandy area. We can see from here, but we're gonna go for the other one first. So we actually want to go this way. Kinda hoping there's like a Steam achievement or some pop-up saying I've done all the shrines.
Yo! 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 Yo!
Oh, I have another memorization puzzle. I will start this challenge. Kinda like some of the other puzzles better, so... Purple, yellow, orange, red. Yellow, orange. At least this one's only 2. Purple, purple, green, green, blue, pink, red. Purple, purple, green, green, blue, pink, red. There's probably a cooking helper. Royal Yummies too.
Hello.
Let me introduce myself. I am Alan, court cook of Castile. When I came to Mysteria in search of new ingredients, I took this form. Was it passion for cooking that caused this, or maybe cooks are destined to become one with the metal or the meal? And then our last one, I think is this one. I will double check the map after this to make sure I grabbed all of them, because I do want to cover all of them. And then also, when I go over the maps at the end here, if I did complete some that I don't think I've showed off in the video, but also most of those are in like the first 2 areas, so it's very likely you would have already encountered them. Nice, we got another puzzle for walking on tiles. Kind of like these a little better. Although the combat ones are probably the most interesting. No, I'm thinking this one is, yeah, relatively simple. And this one technically has, I think, 2 different solutions for this platform, but we'll just do it like that. Where do we start? Okay, so we're just gonna go this way. And we have one more of these. A lot of these depend on starting position for how to do them. Which I think we go this way, because if you go the other way, you're gonna block yourself off. Lovey-dovey lamp. An alchemist.
Hello there?
You there. I can see it in your eyes. Your heart is throbbing, and there is someone dear on your mind. Have no fear. Demiel is here. I'm love counselor and accessory maker. Oh, but I mainly work as an alchemist. Pleasure's all mine. Now time to go look around and make sure I got all the shrines. Or that one only had 1, which we just did. There's only 1. Pretty sure we did the 2 that are in this one. Right. Yep. This area has 2 shrines. We did this one. Where's the other one? Hoping covered up. So that one only has the 1. Where's the other shrine over here? My only assumption would be it's hidden there. Oh no, I have a marker over it. Oh, I didn't do that one. Okay, so we did miss at least 1 shrine. Okay, so we want to go this way.
Yo! Yo!
Okay, what's this shrine? Okay, so we have another tile puzzle, so this one shouldn't be too bad. I do wonder if there's one more combat puzzle then. And I missed another shrine. Okay, so I'll just do this, because I think it's going to be wise to get this side sorted out. Oh no. Yep, I messed up there already. Got the challenge. It might be smart to do it like this then. Starting over here. And surely because I don't see a reason to leave these open when we teleport. We'll do that. I got one more. We kind of have to go here. Return means we basically have to go this route. I wonder what this one is. Doesn't really seem super obvious to me what a ball would be, or beaver. I guess maybe wood again? Okay, carpentry. Yeah, that does make sense. Fluffy beef doll. I'm Cherry, a carpenter from Castile. I have a brother and 2 dogs called BB and Bebo. Aren't I the cutest right now? I like cute things, so I don't feel that bad having turned into this. Now time to continue to check to see what other shrine I might have missed. Oh, we have another cutscene, maybe. This might actually be the final one then. Ta-da, I made a cake for you. Come on, have a bite. I will most certainly not. Well, why not? Munch, munch. No, stop it. Yeah, gear. What's going on? It appears that this is a salt cake. Did I mistake salt for sugar again? Seems so. Getting too excited and making a mess of things. Maybe a defining trait of yours. Hey, I'll do better next time. The next cake I make is going to be mouth-watering masterpiece. Hey, you totally just thought that I couldn't do it, didn't you? Gonna make you eat this salty cake? I'm afraid I must pass. Oh no, you're not. I'm gonna have a bite and you're gonna tell me how it tastes. Why not ask our skilly friend here? Look at the time, I must head home. I'm back here. Got 2 out of 2 there. Let's go back. So over here, 1 of 1. If we do this one, yes. This one is 2 of 2, which both are done. There he is, 1 out of 1. 1 out of 1, and there's no shrine on the map, but it's in there. That one's 1 out of 1, which is this one to the side. 2 out of 2. Both are done. Pretty sure this is just 1 out of 1, yep. And then this one is like the tutorial one, so 1 out of 1. And then that one's over here. It looks like I've done all the shrines. I'm going to end it here, but next time around we'll do the castle. And yeah, see you next time.